Hey guys, welcome to The Hang with Quadra Sound. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Nick. Guys, we have 3 singles available right now wherever you listen to music. Go check them out.
And we will be in Duncan July 11th. This show is just announced. We don't have many details on it, but we are coming to Duncan, BC, July 11th. So there's details on quadrasoundmusic.com/tour as they are announced.
Yeah, also, July 15th, Campbell River, Hometown Boys, playing a show downtown. It's free. Come on out to that. That is a Wednesday out in front of the Tidemark Theater. It's the CR Live Summer Street Events. It's going to be awesome, so we'd love to see everyone there. Hometown support, July 15th, Campbell River.
And August 15th, Cowichan Valley, more specifically Chemainus, we just found out.
Right.
The Craft Beer and Food Festival is happening. So Chemainus, BC, in the Cowichan Valley area. We are coming August 15th for the Craft Beer and Food Festivals. Details for that at quadrasoundmusic.com/tour.
Yeah, and be sure to follow us on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Quadra Sound. Full video is available on YouTube. If you're watching it, subscribe, like, and leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you guys.
And now let's hang. And we're back with The Hang.
Hello, everybody. Hey, gang. The Hang with the gang. But we got Mijo,
that's me.
Emilio, Monje joining us yet again. A reoccurring guest. Why are you here, dude? Just hanging?
I'm just hanging, dude.
Just
you know, it's The
hanging,
Hang.
dude.
That's what we do around here, right?
That's what we do.
We hang.
We don't really do much work.
No.
We just do content, and that's about it.
Yeah, music is second. Content is first.
Music is.
Music is third.
Music is out. If I learned anything this
Fuck
last
music.
week, it's not about music. It's about showing content.
It's
of your
about
music.
getting likes.
Don't show your work. Show you working.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
it.
It's all about getting likes from Chile. And
From
fucking-
Chile and Argentina. Shout out to our new fans in South America. Yeah, but dude, I was just saying before we hit record here, I made a post yesterday saying celebrating 1 year, no alcohol. And it's just like so positive. Everyone's obviously very supportive. And then just all these great comments. Tons of chicks.
Right.
And then this guy.
At the very bottom.
Who cares?
God.
Who cares, he says, this guy. And
fuck
this was the
cares?
first negative comment that we've got that didn't affect my heart rate at all. Sometimes, usually you're like, here we go. What's it going to say? And you got to like kind of just prepare for your nervous system to get attacked. And this was like, so just, oh, this poor bastard. This guy must suck.
Yeah, like your life
What's his
just
profile
sucks
look
so
like?
hard, dude.
Okay, well, here's his profile is like the front of like the
Boat?
bow of a boat or something.
Of course. Yeah.
And then his like, I don't even know where that is.
Bangkok. That's in
Bangkok.
Samui,
Where's that?
Bangkok, Samui, that's in Thailand.
Okay.
Burgers, beaches, G&Ts.
Gin and tonics.
Try to be positive and grateful.
It's because he drinks. It's
Try
because he
to be
drinks,
positive.
dude.
I didn't realize it was gin and
Grateful.
tonics
He's like,
yesterday.
fuck this guy. He doesn't drink.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Dude, he was probably like hammered, like scrolling. He sees your positivity. He's
Okay.
like, who fucking cares?
That's it. Try to be positive and grateful, and then hate comments on someone like bettering themselves.
he was trying. but
Right.
He failed.
He
in that
failed.
Yeah,
moment.
he
Yeah.
did say trying to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Just
Okay.
yesterday he failed.
Burgers,
See what he looks
beaches, G&Ts, dude.
Yeah, he's really scary looking, man. Like imagine being like a 50-year-old man and commenting on like
Yeah, that's-
a young person's
That's crazy work.
journey.
That's crazy
Yeah,
work.
but he says he's a veteran, right? So thank you for your service, brother. Please don't.
Well, that explains a lot.
Please
though,
don't
too.
have PTSD and
From Thailand?
from yeah.
yeah, for the Great War.
He
The
fucked
great-
so many lady boys that
Yeah,
it just
he's
like,
like-
it just shook him. He doesn't know. He doesn't know what's going on.
Gin and tonic and ladyboys, dude.
Yeah, he's you
Well,
know.
a lot of guys in their, they call them expats.
Yep,
It's guys who
expats,
can't get
that's right.
laid. They go over there.
And then all of a sudden
Yeah.
they're like,
Yeah,
they're
they're
like
kings
tens.
over there,
They're,
yeah.
they're like holy shit.
That guy's a
But he's got
good-looking guy
access
over
to
there.
guns, so like I don't want to comment back because that's terrifying.
It looks like paintball, dude.
No, that's a real gun.
Why has he got a jock on?
Yeah, why does he have a cup?
He has a cup, dude.
You got to throw these up on the screen, man. This is
Dude,
unreal.
he's got a cup on, bro.
Yeah, that's
fucked.
like that is the most.
That's like
bitch
airsoft
stand-
I guess
shit.
that's because you don't want to get shot paintball in the nuts.
But the way he's standing is so bitch made.
Oh, yeah.
He took a photo of him getting a massage. in
Thailand rookie
Thailand.
move.
We can't.
When her
Sorry,
biceps,
guys,
sorry.
Instagram
Get the
profile.
Thai
is on the
massage.
podcast.
when her biceps are bigger than your leg. That's what the fucking caption was.
guy rules, dude. Actually, you know what?
Yeah,
Who
dude,
cares?
give him a follow, everybody.
This guy's awesome. Okay, sorry.
This
Yeah.
guy needs the positivity.
Yeah. He's trying to be positive. Okay, well, that makes sense.
I mean, this
yeah.
is what he wants, right? We're making his day right now.
Yeah,
He's like, fuck
exactly.
yeah, dude.
Great, man. Then
Yeah.
let's give it to him. He clearly needs this. Anyways,
Okay.
so that's part of putting yourself out there, guys. As you know,
The internet.
Well, we need to offer an apology
yeah.
to Mort Shuman.
Mort Shuman.
Yeah, you
Mort?
remember this? So this
Oh, yeah,
was
is he a
from
songwriter
a few
on-
episodes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whole lot of love.
Yeah, that's right. He's one of the songwriters.
Yeah, he's one of the songwriters. And you made a comment that he probably had nothing to do with writing the song.
Right.
Possibly because of his ethnicity.
No, there's nothing to do with him being Jewish.
Get
okay?
into this, right?
Well, that's a hot button
Of course.
issue right now.
Yeah.
So you can't even. We'll probably get flagged just saying that word. So I got to bleep it. But what? Yeah. So I think Mort Shuman, he is a real songwriter.
Right.
So he wrote "Viva Las Vegas." Apparently, that
Okay.
song.
All right.
Viva
Yeah.
Las Vegas.
Did he sing it,
Apparently
or he's
wrote
just
over
a-
500 songs.
Right. He's just a songwriter cranking
Yeah.
them out. Is he Jewish though?
Probably. But
Mort-
that's got nothing to do with
Yeah,
it.
and I wrote Freebird.
It's got a little
Right, like-
something to do with it.
like, I can claim
Mort
anything.
Shuman.
Well, Elvis's songwriters were Jewish.
Really?
Yeah.
Jewish songwriters.
Yeah,
Amazing.
There's
Wow.
actually quite a few of them.
Of course.
in the
yeah.
old.
I know Ray
days.
Charles had a couple of his big hits.
Yeah.
The Mess Around, that was written by a Jewish gentleman.
Who were Elvis's songwriters? What are their names?
Well, I mean, you got Carl Perkins.
No.
Nothing Jewy about that.
No, he was a star, and he was a star in his own right.
Well, yeah, he became one, but the songs he gave to Elvis were completely. He was
No,
out-
but the two guys. There was a songwriting duo that wrote almost all of Elvis's songs. Look them up right now.
songwriting duo.
Yeah.
Now, why do we have to apologize with this guy?
Well,
say something?
because Nick said that.
Whoa, don't put this on me.
Well, you did.
But did Buddy reach out?
No.
He's like, hey, fuck
No, I'm
that
just
guy.
saying. We made a joke.
Yeah.
An off-color joke that maybe this guy had nothing to do with writing the song.
Right.
Maybe he just,
Was in the room.
was in the business, and he might have just taken the credits where credits were deserved. But this guy's a
This
real
guy's
songwriter.
yeah, because we got. I just asked, and it says there's two groups. There's Lieber and Stoller.
Lieber and Stoller. That's the one. I
yeah,
was
Jerry
thinking of.
Lieber and Mike Stoller, and then it
Yeah.
also shows Doc Pomus and Mort Shuman
There you go.
are both.
Mort.
Yeah, Viva
Mort.
Las Vegas.
It's a great name.
Mort. Little Sister, or some of.
Yeah, there weren't too
Thomas
many I
and-
recognized, but it said he wrote a lot of songs.
Right.
so,
Okay. And then Lieber and Stoller.
Yeah.
They
wrote all
They
the-
wrote Hound Dog, Jailhouse Rock, and King Creole, and some others.
Yeah.
Great. So he's the real deal, man.
Wow, what a
Yeah.
resume.
He's the real deal.
So, apology to Mort Shuman
Yeah,
and his
Mort-
estate.
Morty, love you, brother.
He's probably passed on.
Yeah.
But
Mazel tov, brothers. My
R.I.P. Mort,
apologies.
if you're not here.
just wanted to bring that up. We correct our mistakes.
Of
when we
course.
make
You know,
mistakes.
that's the thing people don't get. When you're just shooting the shit with your buddies, you're just going to say shit sometimes.
Mort the Wart, dude.
No, here's another thing I want to bring up. Because I mean, the last episode we did. I mean,
Yesterday?
yeah.
Well,
but,
sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, it's last week.
Yeah. Last
so
week.
we basically just talked about the old days of partying and spying weed and getting drunk for the first
Spying weed?
buying weed.
Oh, yeah, buying weed. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And we got a comment on a podcast. So I'm just a little concerned that maybe we're not talking about music enough.
Right. They want to hear about
It's like I think people probably tune into this because they want to hear us talk about
rock
like
and roll.
What, they don't want to
music.
hear about your thumb, dude? Like,
I don't know. I don't know.
isn't that interesting? You're just getting caught on the string, dude?
But I don't know. Think about it. Like someone who's like gonna check out this podcast, like they probably think it's like, oh, it's more in depth about what it's like to be in a band and like
Where are they getting these assumptions? From their own brain.
okay.
It's the hang.
But yeah, but just so this one person left a nice comment,
yeah.
and I think she said, I don't know if it's a girl or guy. I didn't look into the profile, but she said, why don't you guys talk about your songs, like how they were written or like the story behind. No, it's not that boring. That's what people want to hear. You gotta understand.
For
Like,
sure.
people don't want to hear about my
Morty.
thumb
Mort.
or fucking.
Well, they certainly don't want to hear about the thumb, and I knew that as you were saying it. But
Well, Clayton asked me about it.
experiences about sobriety and early substances, and
And it's an
that's
interesting
cool.
thumb, dude. It's tough. The
No,
nails
enough
coming
about
off.
the thumb. The thumbs are. I know what you're saying completely. I know what you're saying, and we could do that, but then that would be forcing. That's not what the hang is about. The hang is because we just talk about whatever. Well, on a drive, all of a sudden we start talking about the origins of language, and that's what we do. And if people care to see that, then they will tune in. Now we could be more like a marketing mindset and brand this towards just talking about music, which is probably the smarter thing to do from a business point. But is that the smarter thing to do from the truest depths of our soul?
Well,
I don't know. And I think Quadra Sound is that. Quadra Sound is whatever we write, we come up with. That's whatever we talk about, we talk about. It's not like a branded thing. And we've always struggled with that. And I think this podcast is the same thing.
right.
It's like we're
It's
just
all over the place.
it's just who we are.
And if they want us to be a brand, give us a brand deal.
With what?
Anything.
Vape
dude.
juice?
Yes, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yes. Yes.
Well, look, I don't
Vape
think it's
brain.
that boring to talk about.
No, it's
the,
not.
The 3 songs
Yeah.
that we have out. There is this little story behind all
Of course. And if anybody comments, we'll definitely we'll
like
answer
it's a
anything.
suggestion.
Of course,
and
100%. I
take
just
suggestions.
meant like going forward. If we're like, hi guys, welcome to today. We're going to discuss the
No,
origin of
this
this
is like-
song that you've never heard.
This is like a thing. Like we're out of ideas,
Right.
so let's
Exactly.
great.
And yesterday
Let's-
last week, we were flowing.
yeah,
And when you're flowing, keep going.
sure.
I mean, there's the birdie juice pod. If we had fucking questions for that would have been great. 'Cause we just had nothing, man.
Pinky
It's the
boy,
most
dude.
boring fucking shit I've ever heard. Couldn't even
didn't-
finish it.
Really? That episode was unhinged, according to one commenter.
Well, yeah, it was unhinged because we had nothing.
Pinky boy. dude.
Pinky boy.
Mama.
That's right.
Well, let's go through them then. Let's start with what should we start with?
Tyler, you're running.
Starlight.
You're running the ship. So the question.
Starlight's probably the oldest song.
Yeah. What's
we
the
have.
question?
The question is like, how did our songs come about?
Okay. Starlight. Okay. Well, I'll tell you about Starlight, folks.
Starlight.
Starlight is really old. It's as old as a star itself. Billions and billions of years. It was actually written the first idea of it came in 2018. So it was the year was 2018. I was
Many moons ago.
22, and Greta Van Fleet had just hit the world over the head with their Zeppelin throwback thing. And it was the first time a band did this,
Yeah.
and it was working. It wasn't just like ridiculed for egregiously sounding like something from before. And it was like, you couldn't deny they were good, and you're like, shit, I want that success. And you're like, do I hate them because I'm jealous, or do I just go, what can I learn from these guys? Because they're kind of fucking sick.
Yeah.
So I bought the CD. Boom. I play fucking the From the Fires. I play that, put that in my car, listen to that for like a few weeks. You know, I'm like, oh, here's a new way. He's found a way to sing like Robert Plant. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to imitate someone, but it's easier to imitate someone imitating someone. That's your way into a voice and impressions, as you know. John's big on impressions.
Ooh, yeah.
So I was just that. I was like, oh, I'm finding new ways to use my voice, and I'm inspired. And then I'm like, how did they do this? How did they get their debut album? It actually, Highway Tune sounds like something that should have been on Zeppelin 1. Like they're not just sounding like Zeppelin. They've tapped into the early writing of Zeppelin somehow.
No, dude,
And-
they sound like Aerosmith.
Yeah, that's right. I think. Oh, you threw me off, John. Okay.
But you're right, though. How
hang
did
on,
they?
what was I saying?
Yeah, you were
How
saying
did they
how did they
sound like
sound?
Zeppelin?
Okay, yeah.
Zeppelin
So
and get
okay,
away with it.
no, I still don't know my point.
And the record, like, how do they get?
Well, you're getting to
Okay,
the point
gotcha.
of how you wrote Starlight.
Gotcha. Yes, thank you. So I was like, what did I miss when I went through my Zeppelin phase in my second Zeppelin phase in 2014 when I bought all the records. So I went back to Zeppelin 1. I'm like, I'm going to restudy it and re-listen to it and really dig in. So after hearing the Greta album for a few weeks, I listened to Zeppelin 1 over and over again. I pulled up my old Epiphone Les Paul, and then we jammed, me, you, and Clayton. You guys came over, and then I had that riff to Starlight. And then you guys joined in, and it was just like immediate. Everyone was feeling that vibe, and there was something good happening. So
that was the verse riff?
yeah, verse riff,
Right.
and then went into the pre-chorus, which at the time was the chorus.
Right.
But I have a whole recording of me coming up with it in my room. I literally just hit record, and then I'm starting to find it, and I'm just imitating, what's his name from Greta? Josh
Kitska.
Kitska. Thank you. Yeah. So I actually have the original.
Do you want to play? Do you want to plug it in here? Because I could play it. Well, only I ought to hear it. 'Cause I
Well,
have
the
headphones.
original demo is so old that it says downloading.
Oh, okay.
But now this one says Starlight Course Idea. Oh no, this is back when we first met Brian and I had to write a course. Okay.
What year was this? Does it say?
Well, it's downloading. It's 2018. I know it. It's on my computer.
Right.
I could find it.
All
Anyways.
right. Well, so
Yeah. So showed the guys. They all joined in, and then we were like, "This is great. Let's lead with this." Plus, it was like people dug it, and it was working for Greta at the time. So like that sound was kind of coming back. So it seemed like the right move to push that as a single, and we recorded it. And there's an early version of it that was released where it doesn't even have a chorus. It just has the pre-chorus, and I'm imitating Josh Kitska. It doesn't even sound like me, and I was just half joking. I was just basically like, "Well, I could do that too," and I can't believe that people liked it.
yeah.
I still can't.
That's how it works. On the song that you don't think is gonna.
It's not even that I
go.
don't think the song was fine. I just really I was half joking.
Yeah.
But people were responding to it.
I
like,
remember
great.
really liking it when I first
Right,
heard it.
because you heard the early version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just went.
And then
Because
I'm
it
like,
really
great.
worked too. Because for a while we were trying to get Band of the Month in Victoria, and it's funny how that was the song that did
Yeah,
it too.
yeah. Well,
'cause
like I said, it was trending. Like they were finding success, so it was
Yeah.
easy for the radio station
It
to be
was
like,
good
"Oh, great,
timing.
this is like that." It will,
Mm.
and they played it for years. And we shot a video for it, and wrote this awesome video.
that video was sweet.
Yeah, it was really cool and funny, and so that's exists somewhere deep in the archives. You guys can sign up for the Patreon and get it one day.
Paywall.
Yeah.
Burst through that paywall.
Yeah, and
But then, what happened?
Well,
why did the
so the
new
version you
chorus
guys
get
know
written?
out there is so when we first met Brian Howes, singer, songwriter, producer, he went through our old catalog and was looking for things that might be worth working on to re-record, and Starlight was definitely one of them. He liked it right away. He just, with his ear, he's like, "There's no chorus, it needs a chorus," and I thought, of course it needs a chorus. So he's like, "You got to write one." So I wrote one, and at the time I was watching the show The Boys, and there's the superhero, her name is Starlight, and I was quite moved by the show and her, so I was inspired enough to write about her, someone like her. So the chorus kind of came from an organic feeling. I wasn't just like forced to try to write a chorus to a song from 2018 and 2023 or whatever that was. And I was like, well, let's get the elements of Zeppelin and get the boys singing like they already do in Starlight. So I came up with the call and response kind of chorus idea. Showed it to the lads. They found their harmony notes. Sounded great. We went over to Brian's. Here we go. Big pressure moment.
Mm-hmm.
He asked us to do something. Did we rise up and do it? We played it for him, and right away he's like, great. Got it.
Yeah.
No notes. So now it is, and then we recorded it with Brian, and now it is the way that you guys know it.
Mm-hmm.
Starlight.
So there's
New
Starlight.
to you, old to us. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real old.
Yeah.
We're sick
Yeah.
of playing it.
Yeah, sick. Sometimes it's fun.
No, it is fun.
Yeah.
I still like it.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, when we're all into it.
Yeah. What did you think about it, Aaron, when you first heard it?
When I first heard like
Yeah.
the first version,
Yeah.
I remember saying something like, "This is fire, boys." I messaged
This is
someone or
tough,
I
Message
could
someone?
comments. Yeah,
Okay.
fire. It's the first time I used the fire emoji. I was
Yeah.
like, "This is it's time to use this emoji."
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
so it had something.
Yeah, yeah,
This
definitely
is
had
time
something.
to use it.
Like, I'm feeling
You've been
youthful. This is
saving it.
fire, dude. This is tough.
Yeah, so I really liked it, and then I loved the bass line.
Yeah,
I loved everything about it,
great.
and
You love the lyrics.
Yeah,
Cheeky girl.
yes, cheeky girl, just singing along.
You're like that
we
cheeky girl
we
line,
talked
dude.
about that already, so we don't need to get into that.
I know.
Let's. So there's Starlight. So there you go.
Yeah.
What else we
Starlight.
got?
There you go.
We could talk about the other two that are out.
She's Wearing Black.
Yeah, She's Wearing Black. That's another. That's a result of when me and Aaron moved in together in Victoria, BC. That's again, we definitely have this certain songs where it's like it's a total like writing partnership kind of thing, kind of like Lieber and Stoltz or whatever the guys
Stoller.
and Stoller,
Mort.
you know, or Shuman and
Yeah.
I'm Shuman.
Yeah. So
So actually, Aaron started that tune. You so you can let him know how
Yeah,
you
it's
got
fun.
to the point where you're on the piano playing it that one night.
Let's hear it.
I don't remember how I got there.
I'll tell you.
That
So
one
he
night
was
in
so
Victoria.
Aaron was listening to a lot of Black Keys at the time,
Right.
and so he's in that sort of, you know,
What year was this? This would have been
2022 probably, 21,
or 21.
maybe even 21. Yeah, it was 2021.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So you're into the Black Keys,
Or maybe even 2020, late 2020.
yeah. I mean, I have the original demo of that too, but it's probably not loading as well because
Yeah, I was definitely really into the Black Keys, and then
I mean, this guy was really
and
into
then
Black Keys.
yeah, so I was doing all like minor chords and stuff, and like
Yeah, that's
bluesy
right.
minor chords, and then also the bass line was inspired by Selena Gomez, Same Old Love.
That's right.
Doom,
Yeah.
doom, 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 doom.
Yeah, I did hear
doom,
that.
Doom, doom,
I
doom.
remember listening to the song first, and I heard that.
It's just kind of like a Latin style groove
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
something. So I was like playing around with that, and then hitting the minor chord on the piano, and then I was just going from G minor to C minor
Yep.
to D minor. I just basically had the verse.
This guy loves minors.
I had the verse.
Chords, minor chords.
It's like a
Chords.
minor blues verse, and
Yeah.
then I think I had the verse melody as well. Did I not?
Oh yeah, you had it carved totally 100%.
And
You even had
then-
the "Hey pretty baby." You had that.
Oh,
That
okay.
was
That was me?
Yeah, you had the
Great lyric.
oh, great. I mean, it's
I
only,
love that. Was that me? Great.
It's only natural. I've been listening to so much 50s music the last few weeks. Almost all the songs start with that lyric.
Hey, pretty baby.
Yeah, it's just a classic way to start a song.
So yeah, and then I didn't have a chorus or anything, and then I think at one point you were upstairs.
Yeah, I was upstairs with a lady, and she
Yeah.
She was wearing this black bodysuit, and I was newly discovered bodysuits at the time, and it started my love for. You know about bodysuits?
Yeah, I love bodysuits.
Well, look, I'm your dad. I
generation,
don't
no
want to
body-
know about that. I just about the bodysuits.
we all
No
love 'em.
bodysuits.
We all
right.
love
You
'em.
know about the snap here,
Yeah.
right? That's where it connects.
Mhm.
You know about the cups?
I'm wearing one right now.
Great. That's funny.
Male bodysuit.
Male
Yeah,
bodysuit.
dude. Fuck yeah.
That's
Little ball hammock. That's
Yeah.
Your nuts are hanging out each side.
Yeah. Oh my god.
just full blown
Yeah.
push.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, and then we're making out, we're doing whatever, and but I'm music first, right? So I hear Aaron playing this thing, and I'm like, this is groovy. And not only is it groovy, it's so applicable to the situation I'm in. And I remember I'm just like making out, but the whole time I'm like, no, buddy, it should go to a. I'm talking to you in my brain.
Nick's writing the song
Yes,
with
yes.
you while he's making
Yeah,
out.
for sure. Yeah. So I'm like, no, because you got to the pre-chorus. I'm like, oh, here it goes, and I'm like, let's go to the chorus, and then you restarted the
Yeah.
back to the, and I'm like,
It's like a bad
Yeah.
hand job.
yeah, what?
Well, you're almost there.
Oh, you're
and then
almost there, and then it
yeah.
restarts.
Yeah.
Damn it, yes. Okay, it's exactly like that. See, Miho knows. And then I'm thinking, I'm like, it just needs something simple, not a big chorus, because the groove is carrying the weight. So it just needs like a phrase that repeats.
A refrain.
A refrain.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then I was like, it should be like, and then I'm like, I just saw her, I'm like, she's wearing black now. And I was like, that's it. So now I'm like, don't forget that, so I finished, she finishes. And then immediately I'm like, I got to get something to drink. And then run downstairs. And that's when we discussed the.
So this was all. I was still there the whole time.
Yeah, you were
This
there.
wasn't like a separate session when you came.
No.
because I remember you came down and you were over my shoulder.
Yeah. Sweating, breathing heavily. Yeah.
She's wearing black.
Yeah, well, I just knew this was sick. And there
Aaron's
was,
got his lab coat on. He's trying to cook.
And you were, you suggested the chorus thing, and you're like, no, don't go to the D minor, just stay on the G minor
Yeah.
and C minor.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was like, sure.
Sure.
I can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you had it, and then I had the she's wearing black thing. she'll never back now. She'll never back. So those were just kind of lyrics that were flowing out. So I was just jotting them down, and then like just upon those words, she's wearing black now. She'll never. No turning back now. I'm like, what could that mean? And then it just the whole imagery of this character developed in my head, like of this sort of female, not a like Dexter, like a female serial killer who like takes out these like awful garbage men. Not garbage men. Garbage men are fucking great. We need them.
those guys.
But awful toxic men. And so then the whole story built in my head, like maybe she's a stripper. Like maybe she dances seductively, lures men in, and then kills them. And how she kills them is like during sex, like a Black Widow. Like she literally sits on their face until they suffocate and die, which is, you could cut this if you want, but that happened with that person that I'm discussing. You've probably cut that, but
Why?
She said on
You
your
didn't
face.
say her name.
I know, I'm just saying, like, I don't know how
you
Binky
died.
Boy's going unhinged again.
Okay.
But there was a, yeah, no one wants to hear that. That's, you could probably cut it. But,
Name drop.
but
here.
anyway, so that happened with her where I was like to the point where I'm like, oh, she's going, like, she's not, I need to actually breathe. Like, and she's not, I'm tapping and she's not getting off. Well, she's getting off. All right.
She's got you like in a triangle.
At
so
which
you're
point do you
tapping.
want me to cut this? Because you're still talking about it.
Well, just whatever.
I don't think
Keep
we need
it
to cut
in.
Just no names.
Anyways, and I literally like gasped for air and then she giggled. Actually, just let it out because I've never told this story.
that's a great
Yeah, I
story.
don't think it's that
She literally
bad.
giggled as I was like,
As you're
Yeah.
suffering,
I'm like tapping like fucking like she's got me in a sleeper hold. And
you're going blue.
and then so all that sort of played into this character that I was already developing. And then so I used that as part of the story arc of how she takes out her enemies. So that's how, you know, reality
The
came
line,
into the
I
character.
heard her laugh as I was gasping. for
Exactly.
air.
So that's
Okay.
a real
Yeah.
that's a real story. Yeah.
Whoa.
But no one even knows what I'm talking. I also don't want to give that away. Like, because we're taking that song to radio next week, and like they have to like Brett had to approve the lyrics like that they were right, and like as I'm seeing them, I'm just like, oh, no one knows what I'm talking about, and that's good. I don't want them to know. But in the second verse, when I'm saying she used me like some old antique chair, I heard you laugh as I was gasping for air. That's obviously she just sat on me, but
that's pretty
that
odd.
whole second verse is about that. Like,
Yeah.
like,
I don't think the radio guys are going to listen to this. So
of course, yeah, we're good. Yeah, still. But when
Yeah,
it
they're
blows,
tuning in.
when it blows up, you know, yeah, hover above till I can't see at all your hide, you're like her skin, right? Because you're like, oh shit. So, you know, I put the listener in the character as he's dying, right? And that's she's wearing black now.
Yeah.
No term. And
And then we originally recorded that with we've talked about the Renaissance.
Yeah,
Dan
we-
and Garrett.
yeah, so we had an original version with Dan and Garrett that we recorded in Vancouver.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And there was a third verse where I speak from the dead. I talk about what she did with my body, where she buried it, and all that. And it's much slower, but it's a cinematic version. Dan Botch really liked the idea of making it spooky and cinematic.
Yeah, it was
So-
almost like a James Bond. Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
It-
we
which-
added like the big bell in there.
yeah,
too.
yeah, in the timpani, which we ended up taking. So thanks, Dan.
But yeah, when you didn't we listen back on that, and it was like so slow. It was like
so
good.
It was
slow.
slow.
It was like
Originally
it was
so
playing in
slow.
slow motion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't do, dude. But
I
Which it
remember
worked,
we,
though,
we
'cause
were
it's-
really fighting for it to be slower and like stripped down.
yeah,
But
when we recorded with Brian?
no, with Dan and
oh,
Garrett.
really?
Yeah, I think we really were resisting like adding all the production to
Right.
it at first.
Yeah.
But then once we heard it, we liked it.
Yeah, it was definitely cool.
But yeah, the tempo was pretty
It
slow.
was pretty slow.
I
yeah.
always liked it, like because it fit the story so well, and it was like like mysterious and like
Yeah.
kind of like creepy
Spooky,
feeling.
yeah.
Like I get why we sped it up with Brian, like for the listener's ear, the common listener. But I liked the
the
slower pace.
yeah.
There was
Well,
something about it.
I don't know if you hear it now, you're like, oh my god, it's definitely too slow. It's draggy,
Yeah,
but there's lots of cool elements.
yeah.
And maybe that'll be out on the behind the paywall one day.
Yeah. But then same thing. Yeah, we showed it to Brian. We showed that version,
Yes.
the Renaissance version to
Yeah.
Brian, and he was like, "That one's good." But we ended up like punching it up. We added a bridge.
Yeah, that's right. He said there should be because we just had a solo, and he was like on board. Like,
Yeah.
it should
Yeah.
have a bridge, and that's another actually high pressure situation. We had to write it the night before recording it.
Yeah.
We go to Vancouver. Brian's like, come over to my condo, and we'll do a write. So that's basically it. And I'm like, oh, great. A hit songwriter's going to help us write a bridge. And then all he did was, okay, come up with something.
Yeah.
Like, what?
literally, what do you guys got?
Like, and luckily at some point I just went dun, 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 and then came up with all the parts.
And then we added,
and then then you came up with that refrain, that hook, dun, 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 which plays in the second chorus and then comes back for the third, which was awesome.
And then the very last part where it sort of goes all dancey.
Yeah.
That was like an impromptu moment in the studio.
When you were tracking bass, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we already had the beds.
Mm-hmm.
And then at some point you changed the bass to that groovy.
I think someone was just like, pick it up or something, do something cool.
Right.
So I just started doing that.
And you did, man. You
Groovy
fucking
as shit.
nailed it.
And then,
I remember that because that changed the whole vibe.
yeah.
And that was really cool because it wasn't. Well, actually, I don't know exactly what the voices were doing at the end. I don't know if we had it all worked out.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think we had the voices.
Yeah, that was all done later.
And the bridge was blank as well. The bum, 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 bum. That was completely blank.
There's no melody?
With no melody, yeah.
Right.
We just had the riff. And then I remember like driving to Brian's to cut vocals and like still don't have it. So I just looped the voice memo over and over again in the Mustang on the drive to Comox.
Yeah.
And then I came up with it right there. Blah, 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 Black Widow flame takes. And I'm like, so it started to, I was like, I should really show my vocal chops here because I was quite reserved in the first half. And then yeah, it doesn't push the story any further lyrically. It just kind of describes more of the same thing, which is slightly redundant, but I think it works for that because it's mostly a vocal moment. It's not so much what the lyrics are saying. But yeah, beneath her shade, I saw the light. Now you guys know what that means.
Yeah. I think it's I love those lyrics in there.
Great. Yeah. I'm saying it doesn't push the story much further. I've already described the death. Anyways, that's just me looking back now as a songwriter going, could have probably done.
Talk about getting down to the wire, though, eh? Like driving to the studio,
for sure.
you're like...
that happened multiple. That happened also with... Go ahead.
No, you go. No, I was just gonna say that's sometimes when the magic happens.
For
is
sure.
when you're under pressure.
Yeah.
Because if there's no pressure, then sometimes you just don't feel the need to write something.
Right.
But it's like it can really like put you into the zone.
Exactly.
Where it's like, okay, get it done.
Get it done.
Yeah.
And I had to do that with the bridge on In Good Time as well because a very similar situation. A song that we'll be releasing soon called In Good Time. Same thing. It's an older one, but Brian said needs a bridge. Then we came up with the chords, and then it was blank until the day I'm driving there to track it.
Right.
And luckily I came up with it.
See, that's why I respect you so hard, though, because like that pressure is brutal, dude. Because the first time I experienced that was when we were in the studio when we were young. Like I remember I was so struggling with the drums because I was just trying to do a ballad thing and not doing too much. And Brian's like, no, it needs something. Like,
yeah.
I remember that pressure in the studio. I was like, holy fuck! Like I have all these guys like waiting for me essentially to figure something out on the drums.
Get the job done. Yeah.
Dude, that was like I think that was the hardest thing I ever had to do musically.
100%.
Which with that song too, you think, because if you hear the song, you're like, oh, it's like, why was that tough? Like,
yeah.
But holy shit, dude, I was like,
well, because it was all there was just a lot of changes.
We're making changes. We're making
like on
changes.
the spot, and I'm like trying to remember it to a click too. I'm learning like a new parts with a click. Dude, I was like shitting myself. Dude.
Well, tracking beds, all the pressure is on the drummer.
Dude,
100%. Like that's the only thing you actually need to keep.
That's what we're there for.
Most drummers are always on the fly, so it's like if I do something sick, like a roll or something, like dude, that's like pretty hard to remember that. So it's like do that again, and then I try to like, emulate that. It doesn't come out with how it originally did, and it's like, dude. But I remember that was like I was so scared, dude. That day I was like, this is fucking stressful. Like,
dude.
That was
and we
so
were running.
stressful.
We were running out of time. We were about to go into overtime, so it was like, hurry up. we need the drums. And it's like if we don't get them here, then we don't have them, or we have to come back and spend money that we don't have, or borrow it or something. Like
that was scary, dude.
Yeah, dude.
But it worked. It always ends up working. But like, fuck, dude, that was a scary day.
Yeah. Well, it was
that's
tough.
another song that's not released yet.
Yeah.
We have it in the can, so we're hoping to release that.
Yeah, and we could probably go more into detail about the recording of that once that song's out. Just to finish off, She's Wearing Black. No, it leads me to talk about another song that we haven't released yet called Sugar, because the 3 times or the 2 times that I had nothing driving to Brian's and was forced to come up with something, I was like, oh my God, thank God. And so I've kind of like, well, I can just trust myself that I will come up with it. And then when we went to record Sugar, still driving to Brian's, didn't have the lyrics. So I'm doing it again and nothing's coming out. And well, stuff's coming out, but it's not anything that's like great. You know, it's more like in the vein of Starlight. It's just whatever, a rock song, lyrics singing to a girl. And I remember like getting to Brian's and like that's what I ended up writing in my head was the lyrics for that song. And it wasn't anything deep. And not that song needs that, but again, it wasn't something where I was like, great, like 100%. So I felt that way the whole time about the song. And actually, I remember talking to you and Clayton weeks leading up to it. I'm like, I still don't have lyrics for Sugar. And Clayton's like, whatever, just say whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, but I was feeling quite pressured because I know that there is a microscope on lyrics now, especially with Brian. Like, he's going to sit there and write the lyrics down on his phone with you and go over each line. So I was like, fuck, I want it to be good. Anyways, he thought they were great. We ended up writing them together, like every line.
Yeah.
But
in the studio.
In the studio, yeah.
It's basically everyone was kind of throwing in contributions.
Yeah, whatever we got. Yeah.
That's the greatest thing about Brian too, though. If you think about it, Brian has made us better songwriters too, because like that pressure is good. It sucks like when you're going through it, but holy shit, you learn a lot though.
100%. I mean, I can't even calculate the growth since working with Brian, all the things I've learned and everything I've learned. I've basically tried to pass down to Miho here.
It's worked.
Yeah, it's worked. He's coming along. He's getting to skip a bunch of levels here. So must be nice. I had to wait. I had to wait 12 years.
He's good. Hey Nick, did you know that we have merch?
What the hell?
Yeah, we got a whole line of merch here with our brand and logo on it.
Look at that.
Yeah,
that's a t-shirt.
Quadra Sound t-shirt here. Nick's wearing a lovely tank top there.
Whoa, show off the guns.
Recently added to the lineup, the flat brim snapback with the Quadra Sound logo up top.
Is that embroidered?
That's embroidered, that is.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, cool, eh?
So if I put it up like this, I could probably riz up some baddies.
Could probably pass for a Gen Z. And as well, we got tons of other items. We got hoodies. We got crop tops for the ladies or the guys.
Yeah, me too.
And so
where can they find these?
Well, you can always find it at our merch booth at a live show.
Right, get it in person.
Talk to us.
Meet the band.
Yeah.
Maybe give your number.
Or, if we don't have your size available, you can go to quadrasoundmusic.com/store and get these made to order anytime, anywhere. So,
wow.
quadrasoundmusic.com/store or come find our merch at a live show. Thanks for supporting the band, guys. All right, should we talk about Blessed then?
Yeah, Blessed. Okay, so similar to She's Wearing Black, Blessed is another contribution of us, a result of us living together. That was a situation where, us living together, showing each other music. There's this really cool underground album that no one knows by a band called Unita. It's called Coping with the Urban Coyote. And I remember handing it to you, and I'm like, you should listen to this. And then I think you just put it on maybe once. And then whatever happened when I came home from work that day, you had this riff that was in this similar energy of
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I know you don't, because I've brought that up again and you're like, oh, I don't remember that.
From what I remember is we were about to jam, like Clayton and John had just showed up. You were in the shower and I was playing my guitar, my electric guitar. And what did I miss?
Nothing, dude. I'm just listening.
All right.
Type shit.
Because I was in the shower?
type
yeah,
shit.
you were in the shower, which is like right across from the
jam room.
Like you can hear the jam room from the shower.
Yeah.
And then these guys were just showing up and I just started playing that riff. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ran out of yeah.
And well, you're almost right. You definitely. I was in the shower.
Yeah.
And then because I just came home from work, and then you had the riff, but we weren't jamming with the band. That's not what was happening.
Really?
Yeah. Because I came out and I was like, that is fucking sick. Let me get on the kit. And I remember getting on the kit in the towel still, because I remember being like, whoa, foot on the kick, foot on the hi hat.
Cock on the snare.
Cock on the snare. No, I remember the feeling of drumming in a towel, which I've never done. And I have that recording. because you were playing the riff, and I was like, "This is awesome, man!" And I'm like, "It should do like Rival Sons kind of stuff where it like breaks and there's vocals, and I have that recording, and then I'm like, and then let's go to a chorus, and I was saying the so blessed for your, damn it, it's on my other phone. I'll find all that shit.
We did try it with the band.
Well, okay, what can I tell you?
Shortly.
Let me tell you the whole story. So what happened was, had that thing, and then there was a gap right there, and so that's when I was like, well, we should get Clayton to come up. Like, he'll come up with something hooky to put right in there. So I texted Clayton or something to pop over. I remember going to Save on Foods to get some dinner, groceries or something, and then when we got back, Clayton showed up, and we showed him the chords and stuff, and then he sat there on the piano. And he found the boom, 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 and then so we had it complete like that with the 3 melodies. Then we jammed later, whatever that weekend, and we put it all together as a band.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, the stops and the verse, and then when we were jamming that, like the whole neighborhood would hear, right?
Yeah.
And then wasn't that the one where that guy is like, I like the one where you guys stop.
Where you guys stop a lot.
I think he meant
like
that
when you
song
guys don't
like,
play.
Yeah, like we stop playing and just Nick does the line.
Yeah,
and
because there was an antique store that we lived
Right.
beside, and the owner was a great guy, Forrest. Yeah, but then he's like, yeah, they can hear everything.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's so intimate. Our whole neighborhood knows our jam sessions and our songs. He's like, yeah, I really like that one where you guys stop a bunch. I'm like, huh?
The less you play, the
He's
better.
like, yeah, those moments when you guys stop. He's like, that's my favorite. No, he didn't say that part.
Just stop playing.
Yeah, that's the
Great.
joke
Sounds
we made
great.
out of it. It's like,
But
when you
I don't know
stop, I like it.
I don't know if it was that song. I feel like it was
thought
another
it
one,
was.
but yeah, very
What
well
other one
could-
has a stop?
Yeah, I just because that was much later. You know, this was like 23, he was 24, so
Well, he'd been hearing it for
for years
Yeah.
at that point.
And
Yeah,
with Bless, we tracked that with Dan and Garrett too. Didn't
yeah,
we?
we had a great version with Dan and Garrett that they did, and again, Dan Botch, he's came up with the bass line for the verses.
Yeah.
It was his idea to not follow the guitar chords.
Yeah.
Bump, bidum, bump, bump. Yeah. So, and my whole idea was to give him songwriting credits when we moved on, but upon our speaking to our attorney, they're like, that's not songwriting. You don't. That's bass lines and riffs and stuff isn't song. It's melody and lyrics. So I was like, fuck. Sorry, Danny.
Sorry, Dan.
Sorry, Danny. Love you. But yeah. And we had a solo. What did we have?
I don't know.
Yeah, we had something instead of the bridge. Probably a solo.
But we're not going to call it a bridge, though, right? We're going to call it a post-chorus or a B hook
Sorry, yeah. That's okay, yeah.
because it happens twice.
Well, a bridge can happen twice.
Oh,
Beatles.
there's no. A bridge doesn't happen twice.
I understand the technical terms of a bridge because it's bridging the second chorus to the third chorus or whatever. I get that. I get what you're saying. But
I'm telling you,
I'm
bridge can't happen twice.
I respectfully
You call it something else.
what? The middle
B,
eight?
a B hook.
Yeah. In the industry, we call it a beat.
No, that's not a B hook. A B hook is an alternate hook to the melody that's already happening.
Yeah.
You could call it a post chorus.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but it's a post chorus usually implies it's more of a refrain type thing. A post chorus has a familiar riff that's already happened and you're tagging a line. This is like a completely different section, like a bridge. Like a bridge.
I don't know.
It's a double
I
bridge,
don't know what to
dude.
call it.
Aaron the Bridge, man.
You can't
It's
call it a bridge.
It's a double bridge. Yeah, because it bridges the song to the breakdown.
So with that, there's sort of a funny story behind writing that, isn't there? 'Cause
Yeah,
wasn't
okay.
Brian-
That was a
yeah.
situation where we're at Brian's studio in Comox. and
No,
we're-
weren't we? No, that was when he came to our house, wasn't it?
No, he only came there to listen to the phone demos.
But didn't he sort of come up with that?
Well, he went.
Yeah,
He had that.
yeah. He
He's
showed
just-
us that there.
So
right?
we were watching him kind of hear something differently. And then when we went to Brian's to show him the Starlight chorus, and that's where he first met Carl. And that's where we also wrote a bridge for Blessed,
okay.
which he was like, it should go down here. And he changed the chords. And then that kind of set, and I was like, okay, well, now I need to come up with a melody. So he started off with the, well, he didn't have lyrics, but, so I launched in with that. And then I went back to the root instinctively. And then I didn't know where to go. I'm like, where's it want to go? And then like Brian just reached over and slid my hand down a whole step. Real the truth unknown. And it was like God just handed me this. Yeah, because I like just don't have the experience to know where that should go, but he's heard it a million times. Yeah, he just knew it should go down. It was so funny. It's like, I'm like, oh shit. It was like this tense moment. Like, we're onto something, but I need to land this baby. And then he just guides my fingers down. I was like,
that'll do.
Fuck yeah, Brian, dude. Let's go.
Yeah.
So that was a great moment. And yeah, the bridge was there and everyone felt good. And now it is the way you guys hear it.
Yeah, we didn't really add. Was that the only thing we kind of added to that?
Yeah, and he liked the idea of the Zeppelin style ending, AC/DC style ending, live, which is rare. Not a lot of songs do that anymore. To just and then do like he likes when I do the Cornell sort of fucking vocal trill things. So yeah, that's blessed. We had Starlight, and She's Wearing Black. Yeah, we'll definitely do more when we release the next songs. Mm-hmm. The next one's going to be called In Good Time, and that's another. That one is deeper and much more meaningful. Another old one though.
Yeah.
But you guys stay tuned for that.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. The story behind our song. So we actually talked about music for once. Our music.
Our music.
Now let's get back to the thumb.
Let's get back to Mort, dude.
Well, something else I want to say that because I wrote down some
Does
notes.
Does it involve
here.
Miho?
No. Should we involve you? Well, you can jump in.
Okay, say it.
No, there's I'm thinking of buying.
Say it.
I'm thinking of buying a Ampeg SVT head.
Oh, dude, yes.
For your bass?
Yes, because you know what's gonna happen. We're gonna level up. Yeah. And what happened with I was reviewing our acoustic covers yesterday. Yeah. What happened? We leveled up because I bought a fucking expensive Gibson guitar. Yeah. It raised our acoustic covers to the thing. And Aaron told me yesterday, and I got excited, you ordered an acoustic bass. Yeah. So now I'm just watching that. I'm like, it's going to level up again, and I know it. Yeah. And
the thing that sucks is I got to wait for it to
I know.
arrive.
But it's okay.
I'll probably have it by the time this podcast is
right.
out. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Well, don't forget too, though, the tripod build helped with the covers too.
So I don't even want to get into that.
That leveled us up. Get a picture of that thing and put it on the screen. Look at that build.
Yeah, so you guys know the acoustic covers. Probably how you discovered us was us doing covers in the pool room while it was under construction, and there was a wooden stage built over the pool so people can work.
Floor.
So people can work above it, and we would set up the tripod and we'd be in the corner. Now that the pool is almost finished, the stage is removed, so we can't put the camera there because it's water. Yeah. So yesterday, Aaron's found some of the old scrap wood there. And
yeah, we kept all the wood that was used to build it, and there's like 20-foot 2x4s that could span across.
So Aaron laid a couple on an angle across the corner of the pool, just enough to kind of be stable, and then put a couple sheets of plywood on top, just wide enough to put the tripod on, but it's so sketchy.
Oh god.
Yeah. It's wobbly. Nothing's like nailed or screwed in. It's just all balance.
Fucking Aaron was Spider-Man yesterday because Nick's phone was gonna go in the fucking drink.
It was fucking insane.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought of that last night. Okay, so when I was Binky Boy, my dad called me Captain Spillage because I'd spill stuff all the time, and instead of me getting scared or him getting mad, he'd go da 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 Captain Spillage, and I'd be like.
That was his way of crash out. That was the dad crash out.
And then when we first met Aaron, he starts spilling stuff a lot, kicking over
I've
stuff.
been known to be clumsy.
He's been known to be clumsy. He's a long body.
I'm not aware how long my limbs are.
Yeah, for sure. So he's always.
I think on the last podcast, I slapped my bubbly down.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Put it in.
Management office, almost taking the sliding door out.
Yeah, New York, trying to fucking trying to look great. Aaron walks through the door, kicks. He's like, he's like Kramer, man. But that being said, yesterday when I hit record on my camera and then stepped off the platform. I must have just been leaning forward a little too much, and I'm walking away. I don't even know what's going on, but my phone on the tripod is coming down, and it's gonna hit the probably the corner of the pool and then right into the pool.
Oh no!
It's probably gonna smash and go into the deep end of the pool.
Into the drink.
Yeah, into the drink.
That would have been cool. Was it
Literally,
recording?
I just hear whoa, and then I look over, and then Aaron's just like, and he grabs it by the phone. Like the tripod just like was coming down, and you just like launch forward, and the phone just lands perfectly in your hand. It literally was like, I call me fucking Mary Jane, because you were like Spider-Man with the fucking tray when he catches all the
like you should have kissed him upside down at that point.
Honestly, dude, it happened so slowly because it tipped over so slowly, and I watched it happen.
Yeah,
the whole
so
time.
you're able to calculate.
I had tons of reaction time.
Yeah, you're able to calculate exactly where the phone's gonna be. Yeah. But it just, and then I just
looking at his hand.
Yeah, and then I was just like, I literally said, anything you've ever spilled, knocked over, it's completely neutralized. You've totally, all that, you've redeemed yourself.
Yeah.
And I thought of that later when I was editing footage, because I've been offloading all my footage every other day onto my hard drive, but there's so much that I haven't yet in the last 3 days. I would have lost, if my phone was actually damaged, I would have lost all that footage, all the voice memos I recorded recently, just so much. I was just like, wow, it would have been a different few weeks.
Yeah.
If
saved the band.
Yeah, you see, you saved the band. So thank you.
You're
welcome. Point I'm trying to get back to is we leveled up with the acoustic guitar. You're going to level us up again with the acoustic bass. And if you seriously get a fucking goddamn Ampeg, which we know we need. We know it elevates the band. The few times that we've played with one, it's like, it was just like when I got the Marshall, it was like, oh, here we go.
I've known it for years, and I just keep putting it off because I'm like, they're pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Like, well, a new head is $3,000.
Oh, it's not so bad.
And then I just don't think I need. I always thought I need the head and the cab
because it looks awesome.
Yeah,
I know, but that's the other part is
I already have the good half cab.
Yeah,
half stack cab that I can have for now. If I want to later level that upgrade, up, I can. Yes. But yeah, 100%. I think just the head.
Yeah,
and I don't know if you've ever gone on Long and McQuaid Gear Hunter. You ever use that?
I've heard of it, but I've never.
They have they just have used gear on there that you could look at online Canada wide, and it'll ship to you.
Right.
It's basically like a trusted used gear dealership.
Yeah, consignment side of Long McQuaid.
Yeah, and they have a used head in very good condition for $2,000 or something. So it's $1,000 off.
Yeah.
So I was just like, it's in Ontario. So it's again, I'm gonna have to wait for it. But
get shipped across Canada.
I'm just like, great niche. I think I'm just gonna do it.
Of course, and that's a great start because you got some real tubes going through.
Yeah.
Just bear in mind that you're gonna have to fuck with them. Like the tubes are gonna go down.
Well, I might, depending on what the state of it is, I might just get a tube job done.
Yeah, get it. Yeah, but I'm saying those are known to go down live. That's one of the downsides. They're great and they're real deal, but like for a while I wasn't, even with my Marshall, I would bring my Fender just in case it went down as a backup, because that's something you got to do. Marshalls are known. That's why you always see double heads of Marshall stacks on guitars, and why you always see double Ampeg stacked on the bass, because it's just much easier if one goes down live show, just run it into the second.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're using real tube stuff. So luckily with your M9, what is that?
The
Mesa one? Yeah.
Subway.
Luckily that's small, and you probably still can pack it around as a backup in case any tube were to go down, and that way we wouldn't have to stress out about it. But it would just be it would level us up.
Yeah.
And you can't deny that the aesthetics of what a band is playing through changes the way an audience perceives you. When I got the Marshall stack, when people see that, and now I got the Les Paul, they just know like this is some professional rock shit. When you get the bass, they're gonna see that. They're gonna feel there's a distinct feeling of an Ampeg tube amp live that hits you. It's got that perfect mid-range bite, that distortion that isn't coming through a shitty pedal.
Yeah,
it's real, but it also has the low rumble. That's like when we first went to see the Sheepdogs. Remember the feeling of the bass? Yeah. That's what he had. That's what Ryan Gullen had. And you're just like, this is like it feels like rock and roll. It feels like Zeppelin.
It goes right through you, man.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
So again, those things, I'll tell you guys, gear matters.
Yeah, I've just never been able to find the right, because we I always sort of had a clean bass tone before.
Yeah.
But now, like, we're sort of
Now they're not
doing
making clean records.
Yeah, we're doing more like dirty bass tones, and
Yeah.
I have the bass distortion pedal, but it's just never been able to. I bought the bass Big Muff, and then that was way too buzzy,
Yeah.
or whatever, muffy,
Yeah.
and then
Too muffy.
and then you gave me the bass distortion
Yeah.
pedal, and it's like it sort of works, but it's just like. Something
Sounds
is not-
cheap.
Yeah, it sounds cheap.
Sounds
it doesn't
cheap.
sound real.
No.
So I just want
I
the
know.
real.
You can't describe
tube
that
grit.
feeling of the real tube.
Yeah.
It's like, again, like my Marshall, when I just plug my guitar in and turn the pre-gain up, it just has that bite that, like, it just sounds like 70s rock.
Now, some people say, because now they have the SVT Pro,
Right.
and that's the tube preamp, but
Yes.
the solid state power amp,
Which is more reliable and
more
much-
reliable. So I don't know. I looked at those, and I'm just like, I don't know. Is that worth it for the reliability? What are you sacrificing in
I know.
tone? Is
And
it-
people are going to
I
say
think
it
you're-
sounds the same, but does it feel the same?
Yeah.
Probably
know.
not. But what's right for
I
this
feel like
band?
I feel like it would be cleaner. I feel it would be too clean.
Yeah. If you had the tube pre's.
Yeah. I don't know.
I know.
And it's cheaper.
I know.
So that makes me think it's less
Of course.
the real deal.
I know. It's like that, and then you just go through that whole thing in your mind. Like, it's the same thing with Les Pauls and whatnot. You're like, this is so expensive, but is there a reason why? And you can get the Les Paul Modern. It's cheaper, but it has the weight relief taken out in the middle, and the neck is shaved down. You're like, well, is that losing what was great about them? Like, is that taking away why early 70s rock records sound so fucking good? Because they're playing this equipment. And I've learned that I think it is.
Yeah.
Now, what's right for this band? I think we're a throwback sort of real deal band. No in-ear monitors, just kind of play loud. So it's probably for this band, that's probably the right move. Although, just bring your old amp head just
Right.
in case it goes down.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm going to do it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's exciting. I'm excited. That's growth.
Yeah.
Well, what's going on with you, Zero?
Don't call him that. This guy's handsome.
I'm also
Zero's
not.
handsome.
I'm also not.
Zero's not
He's
handsome.
dude, best looking kid on that show.
Also not African American.
Wait, what?
Isn't he? Isn't he black?
He's
Yeah.
half
He's
black.
light skinned.
Yeah, light skin,
Light
black.
skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not much is happening with me.
Well, should we go into the battle of the bands, or do you not want to?
You guys killed it.
What
man,
happened?
that night.
Fucking lost, dude.
Oh, that's how you see it?
That
No,
that
that's
doesn't
not
mean
how I
shit.
see it.
Yeah, that doesn't mean shit though.
I thought it was awesome. That was our first ever gig as a band, and it went great. And what you were talking about, how you wrote.
You got a little fuzz on your chin.
He's growing up.
Wait.
No, it was a little fluff. There you go.
I thought you were feeling my chin.
What was I talking about?
You were talking about writing lyrics, going for a bridge or something.
Yeah.
I remember doing that for battle bands, but it was for the verse for Down Bad.
For down, yeah.
On my way there, I didn't have the second verse. So I was writing that, and then I was trying to remember it. And
Right.
then when we got on the stage, I was just spewing out bullshit. Like I was just like,
remember it at all.
no, I didn't even remember what I said.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Because it
man.
really, the second verse really connected with me.
Did it really? Of course. That's
Yeah,
what
that's what stood out.
people would say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
the lyrics in the second verse were fucking.
They're so good. I think there's a few lines where I was just like mumbling, but I think it was fine. I don't think nobody noticed.
Sounded great, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys killed it.
Yeah,
I was really
like,
impressed.
I've never been more proud in my life. And I don't mean that as a father.
Right.
I just mean as like we started this thing just as us hanging out and then
Yeah.
writing some songs
Yeah.
and then you bringing a song idea and then we finished it and then it was like all of a sudden you're like, I think I'm gonna start a band and then
Yeah.
use that as the song and then okay, well we need another one. And the second song, Down Bad, was like that was like a true writing session. It wasn't an idea that we had while we were jamming and having fun.
Yeah,
It was like,
yeah.
dude, come over, let's write a song. And we didn't want to.
Yeah.
That's what a true
Yeah.
writing session is. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be here. It's
Yeah.
work. And you came over and it's like, let's grab guitars and we have nothing. And it's
Yeah.
like, this is we just end up fucking around trying to make each other laugh, and then it was
Yeah.
like, no, let's get something.
Yes, yeah, I
And
remember
then,
that. Yeah.
And then came up with we got the
I think we
the
had
chorus
the
idea.
chorus.
I got the
We had
chorus
the chorus.
idea, and then I was singing that, and I switched that major note at the end, and then
Yeah.
you came up with the idea of doing which is definitely a post-chorus.
Yeah, just singing it at
yeah, you were
first.
singing it, and I was like, that's such a great addition. So those two things together, I was like, okay, we definitely have a song. But it was literally like we had a blank page in front of us and 2 acoustic guitars.
Yeah,
It was like,
yeah.
okay, what could this be about? And then I was like, well, maybe we can make it about Aaron.
Yeah, oh my god, that's exactly what the hook
we
is.
go.
No, I was just trying to think of
Make it about Aaron.
The hook was about you, down
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
because you were down bad.
I was
So
just.
what does that mean?
Well, like I think you're
What are you trying to say?
You were looking for love, and it wasn't looking good out there for a bit,
Right.
for a couple months period, and I was
Or
like the
a
guys.
year.
Well, okay, okay.
More
so
like
like
a
a year,
Yeah.
and then I was like the guy's down bad, man. Like, and I was like, well, maybe we could write a song called Down Bad,
Yeah,
and then so I just started playing some chords and singing the chorus, and so that was good. That was fun practice of songwriting where you don't want to, you
Yeah.
have nothing, you suggest something, and then it ends up leading to this really cool song. So what happened was we recorded a demo of it, still super primitive and rough.
and just acoustic. Yeah,
Yeah. No, I mean when we tracked it,
Oh, yeah.
recorded it in there, you on
Right.
drums.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you brought that to your band, and then what you guys added was so cool, and the melody you came up with over the verse was much better, and then the jam section and the bridge. So when I was watching that, I was just like, "This is the coolest thing I've ever seen." Just this seedling that we came up with in my room.
Yeah, because I didn't show you any of it.
Yeah,
No.
exactly. And I was so scared.
Yeah.
I was scared because I'm like, this could be bad.
Yeah.
I was also here for your first jam session ever when you first got everyone in the same room. You're like,
Oh,
here's my
God.
buddy, he's a drummer.
Yeah.
And I set you guys all up, and I was like, remember, it's okay to sound awful this first time. Like this, you
Yeah.
guys, it's not gonna, but it will get better. And then I ended up leaving because I couldn't take it. No, just kidding. Because I wanted to so bad just control it. Right?
Yeah.
No,
Sure.
you should do this. And I'm like, I'm just let them be. Let the kids play.
Yeah, they got to do it.
Yeah, I don't
on
want to
their
be
own.
a fucking pageant mom.
Right,
You know,
right.
fucking.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
back straight.
yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to Murray Wilson them.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, let's go, Emilio. I'm a genius too here. All right.
You listen to me.
So and then you guys only jammed a couple more times, but you were like, "Hey, it's getting better."
Yeah.
But there were moments where you're like, "Shh, I don't know." And
Oh,
like,
yeah, the
it was
first
like
time we-
2 weeks out to the Battle of the Bands, and you're like, "I don't know if this isn't looking good."
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, I remember
My
on the
hopes were
drive
low.
on the drive to Cumberland when you came with us to the Waverly, me and you in the car. I was like, "So how's it sounded?" And you're like, "I don't know, man. It's not sounding good."
I didn't. My
2
hopes.
weeks out.
My hopes were not high, and then
Well,
the last few jams, it was really good. It
Right.
was like, whoa, what
It's
the
just
fuck?
fun.
What
Yeah,
the hell just happened?
And I remember telling you that. I'm like, it's going to sound bad, but if you keep, I'm like, you should hear some of our practices when we're a month off of rehearsals. And then the first practice versus the one right before the show. I'm like, it's
Yeah.
amazing how much growth can happen. So I'm like, just bear that in mind. And luckily, you guys obviously put in the work, and it worked. It came true.
You
But
use that time to sound bad so you can sound good.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like it's okay to not know what the fuck you're doing.
exactly,
Yeah, we
because
were-
if you just keep going, it
were
gets
down
better.
bad,
You were
man.
down bad. And anyway, so the last thing I heard was your first jam session, and then now it's like you're in a battle of bands. It's also was a crazy idea. It was like, what if we form a band?
well, yeah, because
like-
I saw it and I was like, I want to do this. I need to go
Yeah.
to this.
You're like, I want to be in this battle of the bands. I'm not in a band.
Yeah.
What if I start a band? We write some songs, and
That's
then
crazy.
a month away, you have a month to
I know, it was
start
like
a
a
band,
month.
and it was just like crazy ambitious.
and our drummer wasn't even in Canada.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
in like South America
Yeah.
or some shit. Anyways, so when you came out, oh my God, man, you guys just fucking killed. And I actually was like moved. I actually was moved as I would if I didn't know you and I was just at a concert. I was
Yeah.
like, they're playing this, the way you set up the opening song, it
Yeah.
almost played into this like shy insecurity
Yeah,
thing. And then all of a sudden it kicks in. And to hear it on a full stage like that with the PA system and the drums and the
Yeah.
bass,
Yeah.
and then you guys just came alive. Your voice did so well. Your pitch, I was like, because you've never really fronted a band before,
No,
right?
no.
So your pitch was great, and then you're also doing the leads, which is quite difficult.
Yeah.
But you had them down, and then the next song's heavy as fuck.
Yeah,
and it was so fun to like get heavy with it, and then
like
to
that's
watch.
when I felt like you came out like
Yeah.
that song. It was like because you could tell there was some like a little bit of fear because I mean how do you not? You're getting fucking judged, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But like you as soon as that second song, you were like way out of your shell, dude. It was like
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
cool to
Fucking
see.
go, dude. Such the heavy.
Didn't even the judges say to you like I would pay to see what? I saw you do?
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what does that take you? Like it was working.
It was a show,
100%
man.
after that
I was
show,
just
I was-
rocking out, bro. Like I would at any other concert.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it
then
was
to
sick.
watch Kaylin, your bass player, come alive during that song. She's
Yeah.
hopping around like crazy, man. And like
She impressed me because she listens to what she's like told.
Yeah.
Because remember we were in the green room and I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
I said to her, I'm like, you got to use that stage, like
it's
Yeah.
a
so
big, it's a big stage,
for a
and you're a
three-piece.
3-piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when
yeah.
she did that, that's why I went out of my way to be like, you fucking did
Yeah.
exactly what I suggested, and look what happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
You
won. She won bass player of the
Best
year.
player.
Because that's
Best
what they
bass
said.
player,
They're like,
yeah.
you use that stage. That's what they're
Yeah.
looking for. It
Yeah.
was so sick.
Yeah, because you're doing a lot of work. You can't leave the mic. You got to be ready to sing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
she was going, but
Yeah,
on
yeah.
either side, which is
I didn't even
great,
notice that when I was playing, but I
Yeah.
watched the video back and I was
which
like,
is
oh
a great
shit.
move. Yeah. So it was just
Good
all
on her.
around great, and your drummer did phenomenal, man.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, even because the cymbal stand fucked up on him.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Dude, those things. Because is he a newish drummer? Like, how long has he been playing?
He's been playing for a while.
Yeah.
but he's not like he doesn't
but
have
he-
live experience.
No,
Yeah, he
no, he
hadn't
doesn't
played-
really have it live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
Because
all.
that impressed me because when his fucking cymbal went down and he was still kicking the beat
Yeah.
while he's fucking trying.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's
Yeah.
so cool.
I'm
Yeah.
like survival instincts of a musician, dude. It kicks
Yeah.
in.
He's
Yeah,
a
that was
great
his
drummer.
first like actual show.
Yeah,
Oh, was
for
it?
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before
Nice.
that, I think there was like he played a few times at Carey High,
Right.
but
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
He did so good, man. Everyone killed it, and yeah, it was just, it was so cool, man. I just could, and it made me like, it was just like you had a future in that moment, and I could see it.
Yeah.
I was like, this could fucking work, and it was just, it's awesome to, and I've never had the feeling now because you just all of a sudden you get older in life, and you don't realize it. All of a sudden, I'm 10 years older than a generation of musicians.
yeah.
And so now here's this new feeling I've never felt before where whatever I've learned, I can kind of help the next generation, which like
Yeah.
older guys have always done to me. And whether I'm working at a job or in music, I'm like, everyone's so helpful. It's like they want to pass on everything they've learned.
Yeah.
And this was like the first time I've experienced that and then saw it like, here, I could help you with this. And then you guys took the thing and then made it even better. So it was just like, this is fucking so fulfilling. It was
Yeah.
honestly it was just, my soul was full, man. And it was a
It
great
was-
rock
Well, that's
show.
what's so cool about music. It's like passing the torch down, really, right? Because like when we played the Commodore with Steel Panther,
Yeah.
Michael Starr, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Similar
sat with
feeling.
us
Yeah.
the entire time in the green room, gave us road stories,
Yeah.
fucking sat side stage while we played both nights. It's just one of those things. Like,
Yeah. And then that
He
shit.
gave you a bunch of vocal advice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that shit, and then that stays with you forever. Because
Totally.
the impression that an older musician makes on you will stick around forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like positive like that. And then we have negative ones, like just literally passive comments that we
Yeah.
experienced when I was 20 and we were playing a show.
Mhm.
I still don't like that guy.
yeah,
When I think of that guy, I go, ugh.
because you're either it's
Because
either
he-
a threatening musician or they see the passion and they want to help, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
it's just super awesome,
Yeah.
man, to like see you guys go through that.
Yeah.
Like in real time, it was super cool.
Yeah,
Like,
it really was, man. So good job, Miho.
But you didn't take home the W, but
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
your bass player won best bass player, so
Yes,
that was awesome.
Blaze, yes.
Yes.
And
So you got something.
Yeah, we did. I
Yeah.
was happy for her.
So
Yeah.
it's next year, dude. Fuck,
And if
man.
there was a
Yeah.
category for best songs, which
there should be.
why wouldn't
There
there?
should be.
Why wouldn't there be?
there should be.
You would have won that, Dave.
Yeah, I think that's first place. So
What's that?
it's like just best overall
No,
songs.
no.
Uh,
There should be its own category.
Yeah.
Songwriting is
I
an art
agree.
form. Performing is its own art form. Putting them together is
So-
great.
So are you guys gonna keep playing or?
Yeah, like what's the plan now?
Oh yeah, I mean I've been writing a lot of stuff, just on my phone, just a bunch of voice memos.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get the band together recently, but it's kind of been hard. Everybody's been busy right now, so hopefully this week we can jam more.
Yeah.
You got the jam space set up at your
Yeah.
place.
You set
now.
up a new
Mhm.
jam space.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
Yeah,
That's
My
huge.
garage.
Yeah. Yeah. You need a headquarters,
hmm
and then you gotta get the guys in there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Welcome to.
Are you guys like wanting to play like
Pain in
other
the ass.
shows or like what do you
I think
guys-
we want to write a few more songs
Yeah,
first, like at least get a set.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
and then we'll
Then
start
you can start
going
playing.
for gigs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, we are recording down bad right now too.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got the beds for that.
Yeah,
and we'll get that going. So you can drop probably the first single soon.
Yeah. I was thinking I wanted to promote it more because I haven't posted anything.
Yeah.
But I'm working on that. Once we get everybody together, we're going to shoot a music video for that.
Right. Yeah.
And you want to do the whole thing? Like you want to put it on streaming plats and everything? Like
Oh, yeah.
Apple,
Yeah.
Spotify.
Yeah, do it properly. Give it the opportunity. Allow it to go viral if it wants to go viral.
You're mixing it, right?
Yeah.
How are you going to master it?
I've just mastered it with Logic. Logic has the newest update has a mastering AI feature.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you can manipulate it from there. So you can get it up to as loud
the
as
right loudness.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then sometimes too much.
Right.
But it sounds good on phones and for clips. So yeah.
Sweet.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll definitely have to play a show together, eh? Quadra Sound,
Absolutely,
Black
man.
Side Union.
Yeah.
That'd be sick, eh?
Totally. So, but we'll keep writing, we'll keep recording, and we'll keep on rocking.
Fuck yeah.
And you guys keep on rocking out there. We appreciate you guys hanging with us, tuning in, hearing the rock and roll stories, and I guess we'll do it all again next week.
Yep. See you next week.
Love you, gang.
See you later.